It's pretty safe to say at the beginning of this current generation, the Xbox One was having a difficult time. They had a terrible rollout and fans wasn't really interested in the Xbox brand at that moment. They lost a lot of mind share and a lot of Xbox 360 fans left to go to the PS4. But if you want to be honest about it, at the beginning of this generation, Xbox actually had some decent exclusive games like Dead Rising 3, Sunset Overdrive, Rise Son of Rome, Halo 5. And in 2016 is when everything started to change. Even though Xbox released Quantum Break and Gears of War 4, there wasn't any future games announced for the Xbox brand. I mean, they had a couple games announced, but it was nothing big. And at the same time, Sony started to announce all of their big AAA games, like God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn. And it started to become clear that Xbox really didn't have big games coming. I mean, they had some games coming like Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2, but those titles were not AAA games. And that's when the Xbox has no games narrative started in 2016. And what made it even worse was the beginning of 2017 when Xbox canceled Scalebound. Now, Scalebound was a game that a lot of people was interested in, and they anticipated. But Xbox canceled the game. Oh boy, that's when the Xbox has no games narrative really started to take off. Now here we are in 2020. Yes, 2020 has been a terrible year for most of us. Well, all of us really, if you want to really talk about what's going on. But the Xbox has no games narrative was still active until Xbox Games Showcase. Now, I know some people didn't care for the show. Some people thought the show was okay, and some people hated the show. Me, I thought the show was okay. But Halo Infinite kind of set the tone for the show, and a lot of people was disappointed in the gameplay for Halo Infinite, to the point that they overlooked all of the announcements and the upcoming games that Xbox announced. Now, the Xbox has no games narrative. It's pretty much about exclusive titles, quality exclusive titles. Now, we don't know if these games are going to be quality, but I have a feeling they are going to be quality. At the show, Halo was the big game, but Xbox also announced Fable is officially coming, Avowed, State of Decay 3, Everwild, The Medium, Hellblade 2. These are just some of the games that's officially coming to the Xbox brand, and it's under Xbox first party. So, the Xbox has no games narrative. Is it still a thing? I don't think it's a thing anymore because technically they have games. Now, I know some people like to say, well, all they showed was CGI trailers. Well, let me ask you a question. Is CGI trailers, is that still a game coming? Yes, we all would have liked to see way more gameplay than they showed at the Xbox Games Showcase. But I vividly remember in the past, Xbox haters, hell, even Xbox fans said things like, I don't care what Xbox does. It can be a CGI trailer. They just have to reveal some upcoming games. They have to show their roadmap for what's coming up. They have to get Xbox fans excited. And that's what they did last Thursday. They revealed their upcoming games. Now, some of these games are clearly 2 to 3 years away, but AAA games take time, and these games are coming. So is the Xbox has no games narrative dead? I seem to think so. Being on Twitter and watching YouTube videos, most of the Xbox haters, they put all of their focus on how underwhelming Halo Infinite looked. But some of those guys didn't say anything about Fable was coming or Avowed looked great. Yes, so I believe the Xbox has no games narrative is officially dead. As of now, it is anyway. So, that's all I wanted to talk about, y'all. I'm about to get on out of here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, alright? And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, babe. Alright, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.